Today, we'll discuss about rational equation. Now, what is a rational equation? It is an equation that contains at least one rational expression. As what we can see from our examples, it contains at least one rational expression. 3 over x minus 2 is a rational equation. And then we can also see that it has an equality sign. So these examples are called rational equation. Next, let's have solutions or roots. These are values that satisfy a given rational equation. So for example, in our equation, 6 over x minus 1 is equal to 3. The value or root of this equation is x is equal to 3. Now, how did we get that solution or root? Now, let's have the following steps. The first one is to find the LCD of the terms. Next is to multiply the LCD to both sides, and then you verify the answer if that solution is an extraneous solution or not. Now let's go to the example. We have 6 over x minus 1 is equal to 3. The first step is to find the LCD of the terms. As what we can see, 6 has a denominator of x minus 1 and 3 has a denominator of 1. Now their LCD is, yes, that's correct, x minus 1. Now let's have the LCD, that is x minus 1. Now the next step after finding your LCD is to multiply your LCD to both sides of the equation. So kani daw nga side sa equation, including this side of the equation, multiplyan nato sa atong LCD, which is x minus 1. Ang pika side pod multiplied by x minus 1. So why would we multiply both sides? This is to remove the denominators sa atoang equation. So naabot tayo makancel sa atoang left side. So naatay makancel, that is x minus 1 over x minus 1. So makancel out siya. The only thing that's remaining is 6 equals, we have 3 times x minus 1. Okay, wala man tayo makancel sa ato ang right side. So 3 times x minus 1. Then after that, you solve for the unknown variable. Unsa man atong unknown variable ani? The unknown variable is x. So let's solve for the value of x. So 6 is equal to, perform 3 times x minus 1. So you will have, okay, 3 times x, that's 3x, and 3 times negative 1, that is minus 3. So after having that one, solve for the unknown variable. Since we only have one term nga naa si variable, so dapat mabilin siya diri sa ato ang right side. Now, si negative 3, we have to transpose it to the left side. So you will have 6 plus 3 is equal to 3x. So 6 plus 3, that is 9, is equal to 3x. Then in order to get the value of x, you have to divide both sides by 3. So you will have x is equal to 9 divided by 3, that is 3. So your x, or your solution or root, is 3. Now, your next step is to verify by substitution. So you will have checking by substitution. We're going to substitute our x to the original equation. So if your x is equal to 3, and then you have your original equation, which is 6 over x minus 1 equals 3. You're going to substitute 3 to your x here. So we will have 6 over 3 minus 1 is equal to 3. So this becomes 6 over 2 equals 3. 6 divided by 2, that is 3, is equal to 3. So your solution, which is 3, satisfied your original equation. So that means x is equal to 3 is your final solution or root. So that's how you will get your solution. Next, let's have extraneous solutions. Now, what is extraneous solution? These are values that emerge from the process of solving the equation. So, sa mga process of solving the equation, okay, this is the process. This one. The process of solving your equation. Now, unsa si extraneous? So, after getting your solution and then i-checking nimo siya, your extraneous solution do not satisfy your given rational equation because it will make some quantities in the equation undefined. So how will we know if your solution is extraneous or not? It will not satisfy your given rational equation. Now, what's the first step again in solving for your solution? We're going to find yes, that's right, we're going to find your LCD. Now, so what we can observe, natay denominator na x squared minus 4 and 1. So, your LCD is x squared minus 4. Now, after getting your LCD, we're going to, okay, that's correct. We're going to multiply it to both sides of your equation. So, si 5x minus 10 over x squared minus 4 is going to be multiplied by x squared minus 4. And then, ang sa right side, si 1 is going to be multiplied by x squared minus 4 pon. Now, after multiplying, na ba tayo makancel sa atong left side? Yes, x squared minus 4 should be cancelled out. Ang bilhin na lang nato then is 5x minus 10. Let's proceed to the right side. 1 times x squared minus 4 is x squared minus 4. Then after multiplying both sides by your LCD, you have to solve for the unknown variable, which is x. Now, in order to get x, as what you can see here, this is x squared. So, we have to transpose 5x minus 10 to the right side para atuang ma-factor out ang atuang polynomial to get your value ni x. So, 5x minus 10 transposed to the right side. The only remaining value in the left-hand side is 0 is equal to 5x transposed to the other side. You will have minus 5x. Then, negative 10 to the right side. That will become positive 10 because you transposed it. So, from negative, mahimo siyang positive. Then, minus 4. After that one, check if you can combine like terms. So, we will have 0 is equal to x squared minus 5x. 10 minus 4, that is positive 6. Now, let's try to factor out your polynomial. So, what are the factors of your polynomial? The factors of 6 we have 3 and 2. Now, 3 times 2, that will be positive 6. However, if you are going to add 3 and 2, will it result to negative 5? So, no, it will not result to negative 5. So, you're going to change the signs of your factors. Let's try negative 3 and negative 2. If we're going to multiply negative 3 and negative 2, the answer is positive 6. And then if we're going to add negative 3 and negative 2, the answer will be, okay, that's right, negative 5. So we're going to use these values as our factors. So we will have x minus 3 times x minus 2. Let's check if this is correct. Negative 3x plus negative 2x, that is negative 5x. So we have the right factors. So after getting your factors, which are x minus 3 and x minus 2, you have to equate them to 0. So what will happen? It will become x minus 3 is equal to 0, x minus 2 is equal to 0. And then you solve for the unknown variable. So you will have x is equal to 3, transpose negative 3 to the right side. Then x is equal to positive 2. We transpose negative 2 to the right side. So these are your possible roots or solutions. Now, the next step is to verify your solution. In verifying your solution, we can see if your solution 2 and 3 are extraneous solutions or not. So let's have checking. Okay, so si x is equal to 3, i-substitute nato sa ato ang original equation. So we will have 5x minus 10 over x squared minus 4 is equal to 1. So we're going to substitute 3 here. So we will have 5 times 3 minus 10. Then 3 squared minus 4 is equal to 1. 5 times 3, that will be 15 minus 10. Then 3 squared is 9 minus 4 is equal to 1. 15 minus 10, that is 5. That's correct. 9 minus 4, that's 5, is equal to 1. So you will have 1 is equal to 1. So we can say x is equal to 3 satisfied your given original equation. So x is equal to 3 is not an extraneous solution. Ni-satisfy man siya. So, unsa man din ang extraneous. So, let's try to check x is equal to 2. So, if your x is equal to 2, substitute it to the original equation. You will have 5 times 2 minus 10 over 2 squared minus 4 is equal to 1. Now, 5 times 2, that will be 10 minus 10 over 2 squared, that is 4 minus 4 is equal to 1. Now we have 10 minus 10, that will be 0 over 0 is equal to 1. Now any number divided by 0, it will become undefined. Basta kay si denominator 0, naa si 0 sa denominator, the answer will always be undefined. Now, let's go back to the definition of extraneous solution. Now, it makes some quantities in the equation undefined. Ni undefined siya ha. So, what is your extraneous solution? Your extraneous solution is x is equal to 2. Ni-result man siya part or value sa imong equation to undefined. Diba that is the definition of extraneous solution? It makes some quantities in the equation undefined. So this is your extraneous solution. Now, since si x is equal to 2 is your extraneous solution, then your final solution will be x is equal to 3. So this will be then your final solution or root. Okay, so that is how you will determine if your possible solution or root is undefined or not. See, x is equal to 2 is your extraneous solution. Okay, next let's have this example. 4 over y plus 4 is equal to y over 3. Now what's the first step? Okay, that's right. You're going to find your LCD. So your LCD will be, okay, that's correct, 3 times y plus 4. This is your LCD. Now, after getting your LCD, what are we going to do next? Okay, that's correct. We're going to multiply both sides by your LCD. So, 3 times y plus 4 and then 3 times y plus 4. Okay, let's have the left hand side first. Na ba tayo makancel out? Okay, yes. There are some that we can cancel out. That is y plus 4 in the numerator and y plus 4 in the denominator. So, ang nabili na lang is 3 and 4. So, 3 times 4, that is 12, equals, okay, let's proceed to the right hand side. Can we cancel anything? Okay, yes, we can cancel 3 here and 3 from the denominator. So the remaining values here are y times y plus 4. And then we're going to solve for the value of the unknown variable. The unknown variable here is, yes, that's correct, y. So let's try to solve for it. So 12 is equal to y squared plus, that will be 4y. Now, as we can see, this is y squared. So, we have to transpose 12 to its side. Daani sa pikas. That is, para mausa na to tanang polynomial for us to be able to factor our polynomial. So the remaining here in the left is 0 is equal to y squared plus 4y. Okay, 12 transposed to the other side, that will become negative 12. Now after getting that one, that polynomial, you're going to, okay, factor this out. So 0 is equal to, what are the factors of negative 12? Okay, you have 6 and 2. Now let's check if this will answer to negative 12. So 6 times 2, that is positive 12. This is negative. So let's try to make negative 6 and 2. So negative 6 times 2, that will be, yes, negative 12. However, negative 6 plus 2, the answer is negative 4. We have here positive 4. So what will we do to have positive 4? So 6 will become positive, and let's have 2 as our negative 2. 6 times negative 2, that is negative 12. 6 plus negative 2, that will be, yes, positive 4. So we can use this for our factors. So we will have y plus 6 times y minus 2. So these are our factors. Now after getting your factors, what will we do next? Okay, that's right. Equate them both to 0. Y plus 6 equals 0 and y minus 2 equals 0. Now your y is negative 6 and your another y is positive 2. After getting your solutions, these are your possible solutions or roots. So what will happen next? Okay, you're going to verify your solution, if extraneous ba siya or dili. Now let's verify them to your original equation. Now we will have, if y is equal to negative 6, so you will have 4 over negative 6 plus 4 is equal to negative 6 over 3. You will have 4 over negative 6 plus 4, that's negative 2, is equal to negative 6 divided by 3, that will be negative 2. So 4 divided by negative 2, that is negative 2, is equal to negative 2. So your solution, y is equal to negative 6, satisfied your given original equation. That means y is equal to negative 6 is part of your final solution. Now let's proceed if your y is equal to 2. So 4 over 2 plus 4 equals 2 over 3. So you will have 4 over 6 equals 2 over 3. Now 4 divided by 6, that is 4 divided by 2, that is 2. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So you will have 2 over 3 equals 2 over 3. Now your solution y is equal to 2 satisfied your given equation. So your final solutions or roots are y is equal to negative 6 and y is equal to positive 2. So these are your final solution or roots. You don't have an extraneous solution because all of them satisfied your given rational equation.